Good morning, folks. Welcome to another episode of On the Court but First Coffee. My name is David George Smith. Hope everyone's having a great start to their Tuesday. Lots to talk about in the basketball world. So can't wait to get into it. Lots to talk about. You had a couple NBA games last night. You had college basketball kicking off. Just a lot of great stuff. The power rankings for the NBA also released today, so definitely a lot to talk about. One thing I do want to talk about is this with the Celtics and Jazz last night. So Jazz beat the Celtics in a 105 to 103 loss, and it was late in the fourth quarter. And I just rewatched the highlight. If you haven't seen it, just look up Jazz Celtics no call. It's about the 1 minute mark, just under a minute in the game. And what happens is Jaylen Brown bringing up the ball, top of the key, just taking a look at it. Bring around. Yeah, so you get Derek White, passes it to Jaylen Brown, takes it at the top of the key. He's guarded by, I believe that's Kenyon George. But George slips. Nobody, so he just slips. The trips on the air. Jaylen Brown falls over him. There's no call. Jaylen Brown turns the ball over. Jazz get the fast break layup to go up on with 44 seconds left. I mean, just rewatching it. That's a foul. I mean, how does that? Do we have a rule book, like something in the rule book that says what happens if you get hurt, or rather, not if you get hurt. God forbid. God forbid you get hurt. It's early, folks. Pardon me. I know we got the extra hour of sleep, but really helped Monday. Really helped yesterday rather than today. I don't know. Got to get used to that extra hour of sleep. But what happens if what does it say in the rule book if a player falls and it's tripped? Because it is a violation. It does affect your, like, that affects the way that you move the ball. You know what I mean? It's not your fault that you tripped necessarily, sure, but if somebody's driving into you and you're on the ground, you either have to get up. I don't know what. I'm not really sure. Crew chief Kevin Scott defended his decision not to call foul during live play. Crew observed George slip and fall just prior to Brown slipping on the same spot, resulting in the ball becoming loose prior to contact. But even if the floor is slippery, that's something you have to, like. Is there a rule for if the floor is slippery? Let's look at tripping. This is the official NBA rule book. This is about tripping. They even got it from the cup. If anything, that was a perfect time to record the rule book. That'd be the perfect time to record the rule book. The bubble. If you fall to the ground and you're using your body to, it's just a no call there is just ridiculous. Like, you got to just give him the possession, call it a blocking, or just, call it, give him a blocking foul, something. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I'm defending the Celtics for this. This is in defense of the Celtics. This is a terrible call, actually. Especially when you're under a microscope right now with all the all that stuff going on with the gambling. Excuse me. If anything, I think the ref should be under a microscope. You got to call that. Somebody gets tripped. You make that call. You make that call. That's a very bad no call. No call. I don't know if there's anything. I'm trying to find something. If somebody can find in the rule book, maybe I'll have a referee on to explain it. But if somebody can find in the NBA rule book what is the actual what should happen there, because it wasn't his fault that he tripped. I want to see if Jaylen Brown trips over him or if he trips over. You just watch it in slow mo. The power of technology. F speed. Jaylen gets it, starts driving right. He slips as he's driving. So he slips as he's driving. Then he trips over his leg. Loses the ball. Can't do that. Now, I'm not going to say that this costed them the game. I mean, they didn't play hard. Coach McCullough said that. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing the name right. That's very bad. That's a very bad no call. Let me know your thoughts about that. Obviously, the Jazz have been struggling, obviously the Jazz are struggling. They're rebuilding, but the Celtics have been struggling. You lose at home to the Jazz, who are a rebuilding team. You wonder what's going on. They're not playing tough. Not playing tough. So let me know your thoughts about that. So if these power rankings just dropped today, I believe, or yesterday, rather. Thunder are first, obviously, they're undefeated. They're seventh in offense, first in defense. First in net rating at 13.1. Jalen Williams is going to be out, so that might, might be a problem. But I think they should be all right. I think they should be all right. I mean, they have been playing with Chad. Last 3 games, he's been out, and as well as Luke Dort, he was out Sunday. Still outscored their opponents by 11.3 for 100 possessions. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. These are all from NBA.com. Shout out to NBA.com. Nuggets are second. They're the only team that ranks in the top 5 on both ends of the floor. Yet they're 3-2. They're at home all week, so that they're going to go in a stretch. They play Sacramento, Miami, Golden State, and the Pacers. So a little bit of a rocky schedule there, but I think they should be able to stay the best team in the second best team, rather. Lakers are third. I knew they would be. I knew they would be. They went 2-1 without Luka. Austin Reeves gave you a 50-point performance a few days ago. Bronny got 3 steals the other night. I told you, man, they're deep. Watch out for the Lakers. People don't believe in them, but I think you got to watch out for them. This Jake LaRavia guy giving you 25 points. So guys are showing up without Luka and LeBron. It's refreshing to see. It's refreshing to see. Rockets are 4. I'm not going to go into every team that would. I'm not going to talk about, why Missy was 30th. Just for the sake of argument, the Pelicans. I'm not going to explain why. You know why the Pelicans are 0-6. You know why the Nets haven't won a game. Like that to me, that I'm going to go maybe the top 10, maybe the top 15. Got the Rockets at 4. Eamon Thompson's been stepping up. They have the highest offensive rating in the league. It's interesting. The second highest net rating, just right behind Oklahoma City. The Rockets have won their last 3 by a total of 73. That's fantastic. Tari Eason, Alperen Sengun, and Josh Okogie are a combined 30 for 55 from 3-point. It's wonderful. So yeah, they've been hooping. They have been hooping. Maybe I was wrong. The Rockets look legit. You got the Bucks at 5. They've been hooping, Could be better on defense. Could be a lot better on defense. But they make up for it with the 4th best offense in the league. Golden State dropping from 2nd to 6th. They went 4-1. Now they're 4-3. The only thing that they make the top 10 in is their defense, which if you're Golden State, I'm not worried about your defense. I want the offense. You know what I mean? That's Golden State. So a little bit rocky. 107 points roughly for 100 possessions over the 2 losses. They're in the bottom. They're 26th in turnover rate. Steph had 10 turnovers over the 2 losses, shooting just 4 for 16 from 3 in Indiana on Saturday's game. Their bench is ranked 23rd. Was I wrong about Golden State? I don't know. They're just in a slump. It's way too early. It's way too early. I'm just overreacting because it's funny. You have to overreact in sports. What is sports if you don't overreact? Knicks dropping 4th to 7. Went 0-3 on a road trip. That's going to happen. Cavs drop from 5th to 8th. Darius Garland's been absent, so yeah, that's kind of... Jared Allen missed a couple games. Donovan Mitchell sat out on a loss. Spurs drop 1 spot. It's the 2nd best of defense in the league. I'm not worried about that. I think they're legit this year. Timberwolves at 10, Clippers at 11, Pistons at 12, Bulls at 13, Blazers at 14, Sixers make 15th. I knew they would. Let me know your thoughts about this week's power rankings. It's good to see the Lakers get that spot. I knew that they would step it up. They've got some depth. They've got some great depth. The Rockets have been hooping. Uh, I thought they were overrated coming into the season. You know how I feel about Kevin Durant, if you've been listening. They've been playing some good basketball. College basketball also kicked off, just to wrap it up. AJ Dybantsa, 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 Dybantsa. So sorry. If he's going to be hooping like he did last night, I got to be able to pronounce his name correctly. So apologies about that. But what do you have? 28 last night? 21. In a win against Villanova. Looked great. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. 13 in the second half. He looks pretty good. He looks great. Anything else happening in the college world? I wanted to watch. I just didn't get really a chance. Got busy. What can I say? There's some NBA stuff happening last night. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you've been watching this week. That's gonna wrap it up for me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the platforms that this goes out on. Support the show on Patreon. Follow me on Instagram at @DSmithBasketball. See you tomorrow morning. Have a good one.